was coming here, I had to do it early. It's already shot, it's already edited, it is funny. It's really funny, so yeah, that's the next one.
I must break you.
Okay.
First of all, so Doug, how's your sex life been, huh?
My sex film life, what?
How's your sex life been, huh?
That sounds bad.
Seriously,
seriously, how's your sex life?
My question is, I'm actually an aspiring game reviewer and video reviewer, and my question is, if the question already was asked, basic question like how do you make contact with the guy with the glasses and so on. And my question is, I don't have a good video camera. I only have a fishy webcam. And is that good enough as a quality to, or do you need certain quality to qualify you to be taken?
Honestly, you just have to be entertaining. You have to be funny. You know, or even if you're not funny, just something entertaining. I mean, like Brad Jones's camera is not the best camera, but it really works for what he's doing because he's doing these B level. Yeah, and it's like these Z-level movies, and you know, they always have terrible quality. So the way his camera looks and the quality actually matches it perfectly. So if you can work with it somehow or make it part of the joke, that's great. But if you're trying to do like this really serious professional review, then yeah, I say work with your limitations.
But if I were to make a recommendation, there's a very good camera that came out like not so long ago. That's called the Kodak ZI-8, and it's one of these like $100 camera that has a mic input, so you can get decent picture quality and sound quality as well for very cheap. So I think that would be a good pick for anyone that wants to start, because that's the camera I have, and it cost me €100. Buy it today.
Okay, Doug, if I asked you to have sex with me, if I asked you to have sex with me, would you reply with the same answer you would give to this question?
You just blew my mind. And something else later.
I just wanted to know what your thoughts about bad 3D in recent movies like Clash of the Titans are, and good 3D like an Avatar.
All of us are.
Yes.
What we think of good 3D and bad 3D in movies?
Oh, I mean like in terms of animation or the effect itself?
The effect itself, right? I mean, or just in general, I think.
Or if it's a gimmick or not. I don't know. I have seen Coraline. You know, like this, and the 3D was really convincing on that. Avatar was obviously really convincing. Then I heard, because I haven't seen Clash of the Titans when it came out on screen, and I heard that when the movie has been like made in 3D in post-production, it looks crappy, it interlaces, it's blurry, it sucks, and I heard that they actually are going to release like the Star Wars movies again in 3D, but with this post-production effect, so it's gonna suck, and yeah, you know, like, if it's not meant for 3D, don't make it 3D. Why would you do that? I don't know.
Okay, I think I'm going to repeat myself, but I have this pretty weird condition where I fell asleep during movie.
3D doesn't give you away.
The difference with 3D is when I fell with the glasses, I wake up because it really hurts.
Do you dream in 3D then?
No, in 1D.
It is a gimmick. I mean, the movies in and of themselves are sort of gimmicks already, and you know, it's an illusion. But again, movies are already an illusion. When it works, it really works. But I've rarely seen it really work. In my opinion, Avatar looked great in that it looked like you're looking for a window and like, oh, that world can exist, but it didn't really feel like you could go out there. It still felt like you're in that window. The one movie that just blew me away in terms of 3D, I think it's very underappreciated for its 3D.
Jaws 3D.
Is the How to Train Your Dragon movie. Yeah, I think that's very underappreciated with the 3D. In my opinion, much better than Avatar in every respect. The technology's better, the 3D's better, the story's better, characters better. After that movie came out, I'm like, well, okay, Avatar has nothing now. Now there's nothing good about Avatar, because that movie is better.
Alright, this is a question for all you folks. I'm just gonna interrupt you. What was your initial reaction to being invited to Austria, of all places?
I'll go first. We will eat ya! No, it's a really cool. It's a really cool place. We went on a little tour yesterday of Vienna. We saw a lot of the architecture and stuff like that. It's just beautiful. It's so awesome. I've never been there before, so I just love it.
As for me, at first I was really happy to come here, but Mike Michaud tricked me. I thought it was Australia. But then I went here and I was like, oh, it's a nice place. Anyway, it's a really, really fantastic country.
Ich liebe Mädchen aus Österreich.
I have announced for the fall, but a little change. That's my decision now. We make a little bit longer the questioning, and the autogram session we will make a little bit longer too. Because after the autogram session there's the AMV workshop, and Bouncy here said he can make it later. So we are going to maybe to.
Okay, do we want to take it to 4 then? Is that what you're saying? Or?
I will check the time and we'll change a little bit. We will make this longer a little bit, the questioning round, and we will make about an hour for the autograms. Okay, Peter? Yeah. So, nochmal stolz. Wir machen das ein bisschen länger. Die Autogrammstunde wird eine Stunde dauern in dem Fall, statt nur eine halbe Stunde. Und das ist der ANV-Workshop für alle, die da Interesse haben. Der wird sich dann ein bisschen nach hinten verschieben. Information für euch. Danke.
Yes,
okay.
let's do that.
My question to all 3 of you. Since you document the spot for PBS, in how far was your status as an internet celebrity involved in that, if it was, and what are there any advantages and any disadvantages of being Benzai, being that guy with the glasses, just business-wise and getting lucky-wise?
Alright, the big advantage for being Benzai on the guy with the glasses is that you get a lot of fangirls. The disadvantage is that you also have a girlfriend.
I don't think she'd like that. That means number 1, right? What will change your life?
I would change my life. Who's the guy who answered the question? Where are you? Okay. Can you say my first name?
No.
I don't think the question applies to me, so.
With me, it's very much. It's nice because, like, you come here and everybody recognizes you. You get your ego groovers and stuff like that. When you go home, though, it's not like you walk around and everybody recognizes you. You can go out like a normal person. So that I really like. That's another reason I like being on the internet as opposed to being like on TV or movies or something like that. Is that you don't get recognized as much. But when you go to a certain place, like a convention, you do. So yeah. And in terms of what it's changed, I mean, not much. I mean, beforehand I was a real egotistical prick. Now that I'm famous, nothing's changed. Do we want to? What is Jane? What you were saying? Were you saying that we do have longer to go with the questions? Is that what you're saying?
Much more time.
Oh, much. Oh, okay. We'll do it at 4 o'clock then. We'll do it in our half hour. Okay, so at 4 o'clock we're gonna need about a half hour to film. So at 4 o'clock we'll film something and be done at 4:30. Is that okay? Oh, wait, so 4 o'clock we go upstairs?
Yes, because we do another quick session in the special room.
Okay.
Because at 4 o'clock, cosplay starts.
Okay, so I have to be on that. Okay, in that case, we're going to film, we should do it now. So guys, if there's any question, if there's a question you did not get to ask, come to the autograph session afterwards. I'd be more than happy to. Well, no, but we got to film something, and we're going to film something with all the people.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to change real quick. I'll come out and I'll explain the scenario. I'll be 2 minutes. Thank you guys so much.
Well, I don't need to change.
And I'm bored anyways.
So, what up, Australia? Was? Do anybody have a question for Larry? Do the voice.
I think that like 2 years old. I don't really do a record for it. I was on a podcast for
By the way, guys, I don't know if I've seen everybody of you like in the market alley, but we still have some Kikassia prints.